Hey everyone, and welcome to Season 3, Week 2 of the Lyons Den League. So this is basically a GeoGuessr league from the folks over at the Jake Lyons Discord. All the credits are up on top here. Bunch of mappers, bunch of testers, link to the Discord as well. So this is a little bit similar, but also a little bit different from the GCL that I've been doing as well. There's only 4 maps per week. It is also weekly. GCL is monthly. Do all games, etc., etc. There is a regular pinpointable moving world map. There is a regional map. Regional ones either moving or no moving. There's a blitz map, which is also pinpointable. I believe they're all pinpointable. Mostly. The bullet one's not pinpointable. And there's bullet, which is, from what I've seen, typically an MPZ, but I guess could be no move as well. Scoring is also a bit different than the GCL. It is per round instead of per game. So basically, if you get a 5K in a round, everyone else gets like a 2K. It doesn't really matter what they get. If you're the first place in the round, you get 100 points. And then if you get a 5K, you get an extra 10 points per round. So the theoretical maximum is 550 points if you get a 25K. And then if you don't get the 5K, and other people do, you get 100 minus your place, I think. Something like that. Yeah, it might not necessarily because more than 100 people do it per week, but you just lose points for every place you are behind first. So I did do the first week. You might notice that this is the second week. Wasn't really too sure if I was interested in the format, but it does seem pretty fun. I ended up getting 47th out of 162, so not too bad. I did get second place on the regional map, which was New England, which is where I grew up, so I'm vaguely familiar with it. It's also not like GCL in that everybody who enters plays the same maps. There's no divisions of skill or anything. So we have people like Blinky and Solar Sensei and Jake Lyons and a ton of other extremely good players all playing at the same time. So definitely not gunning for the top 10, but top 50, I'll take it. So going into week 2, we have the classical map is non-intersection guesser, which is interesting. It is pinpointable, so I wonder what that one's going to be. The Volga district in Russia, which also is going to be very interesting. GeoGuessr in 2024, I don't know what that is. Maybe it's just new 2024 coverage. And the bullet is slightly suspicious road lines. So I guess let's get into the first moving map. These are all handpicked, I believe. And again, they are pinpointable, so it makes sense. From what I've seen, they all have pretty good information, pretty close, but not necessarily. So yeah, let's just get started. So non-intersection guesser. Okay, so we're on a curve. That makes sense. Looks like we're in Peru, just based on these street sign, or the road sign checkered things. Now it's just a matter of where are we? Region guessing Peru is next to impossible for someone like me. Urasaiwa. That might be a place. Not going to look too closely for it, though. I would assume we're kind of up in the north. We're inland probably a bit. This doesn't really feel like the southern bit. I could be completely wrong, but let's keep looking. See if there's anything else. Phone codes, I don't know. Let's just go. Yeah, this is super green, actually. I don't know if these were relevant signs. Not really. Google's being a bit funky with clicking. Santa Maria. Alright, there are place names here, of which we just blow right by. Interesting. Can I find any of these is the new question. Machu Picchu is over... Oh boy. It's over here-ish, right? Or do I just choke my ignorance for general areas around here? I know it's around Cusco. I know it's also like a really tiny POI, so I assume we're near there. Yeah, so there's this, which is here. So that's northeast of here. Which doesn't really make sense. We could be down here, actually. What about Santa Teresa? Is that large enough? Ooh. I am not very confident in the 5K here. What about Fuyo? Oh boy. Okay. I'm not seeing anything. I'm sure I'm missing it, but unless it's all just very small, I am not sure. There's Huicho. I mean, that could be the same thing. Could be like down here or something. Is there anything else? Probably not. This is kind of looks like this place. We could be like on this road or something. I don't know. To be honest, I do not know. I'm gonna guess down here, but not very confident. It could be actually. Let's see. Okay, way off. Yeah, there's Santa Maria. Okay, 47.98, not the best. Ton of 5Ks, kind of as expected. I don't think that was too hard of a round, but I kind of got confused on seeing this place, especially, was a little unfortunate, I guess. Okay, moving on. Okay, so we have English, but also shitcam, so this makes me think India. Matter of where. I don't know if this main road's going to be helpful at all. I feel like it would be, right? We were at the Hotel Renaissance, I believe. Is there anything? So there's a bunch of water to the southeast, which might be something. We have Odisha. This should be south. I guess there's a chance this is Sri Lanka. No, it wouldn't be. Mata. Boy. This is actually interesting. Like, it doesn't really look like Tamil, but like it kind of does. So I'm a little confused. Could be like down here or something, just in Chennai. The language doesn't really look right. Where else could this be? I was kind of trying to like match the language now. Is there anything else here? Yeah, we are in Odisha. So I guess I can just scan the coast for something that resembles it. This language doesn't look right. That's definitely not it. Oh, Odisha is the whole section. I see. Okay. So can I find Matha at all? Could just be in here. Along this road or something. I don't hate this idea. The angle matches. This looks right. It's just a matter of where. So Hotel Renaissance, can I go into the area a bit? There's another hotel right here. Hotel Ashish. That would be like one of these. Don't really see anything. This isn't guaranteed. Oh, wait. That's Blue Moon. That's Blue Moon. Hang on. Here's Renaissance. Okay, cool. So we're somewhere in here. This should be enough for the 5K. Maybe like a little closer. I don't think it matters too much. Cool. Yeah, I mean, didn't really pinpoint it to here. Just kind of found the major city that was on the coast in Odisha. So, I mean, it could have been here, but I think this one made the most sense. The road angle lined up perfectly, and just a matter of finding the actual hotel. So, not bad. I'll take it. 5Ks are always good. For the moving ones, you can probably always assume that someone's going to 5K it, so to not lose points. Oh, interesting. Okay. I cannot really place a country immediately. This could be... Sun's kind of in the south, I think. Sun's in the north, I think. Concrete roads make me think more Philippines, but this could be other Southeast Asian countries as well. I think Philippines is probably the best bet. Just from... Yeah, this definitely is Philippines. It's a matter of where. Hopefully I can find a neighborhood sign. Here maybe? Natunawan Bicol region, province of Mambate. What is Bicol? I think that's an island, right? Oh boy, I don't know. Alright, Bicol's here. Tikau Island. Or is that named at all? Tikau Island, okay. Municipality of Montreal, okay. And then the cave is 2 kilometers to the southwest. Is that on here, though? That's the thing. I don't know if it is. So this one might be tricky. Can I find this intersection anywhere, maybe? This, like, T intersection? I don't know if it's this main road. I don't think it is. It could be this. Does this curve down? Kind of curves up. That kind of looks right. Okay. This kind of looks right. Because then it goes pretty straight down and then it curves. Yeah, this is definitely it. Okay, so... Okay, now just a matter of finding this part. Could be here. This turns immediately in. I don't really recall passing the high school, but could have. This makes sense. I think this makes sense, yeah. And we go pretty straight down, and then it curves a bit more east. That's that, and then it should curve right down again. Sort of. Yeah, that should be that. Little S-bend. I am not 100% convinced, but I can't really see where else it would be. Because the intersection that I hit was a one-way, so it shouldn't be here. Yeah, I think this makes the most sense if the road angles are accurate. Nice. Yeah, that just came down to that one sign. Going this way would have been awful, so that's good. 2 5Ks out of 3, pretty good. This looks like France, of which I am notoriously bad at pinpointing. So D193. The D roads are like usually impossible to find, which kind of sucks. I mean, I can take a quick look, but it's going to be tricky. I think 193 would be more in the north, but also not necessarily because we have 600s and 900s here, so that's why I don't really like looking for these. Also, a lot of these roads are really, really tiny. I better just look for these places. Do we look like we're in the Pyrenees? Not really. Kind of just in a forest. I don't really know which region of this country we're in either, which is not great. Let's see if there's more info. Because I really don't know. Okay, these signs look like they're helpful. Morvan, 520, 520, Avalon. That sounds familiar. I was thinking of Avignon. It looks like it should be large enough to find, like 44 away seems pretty good. Um, Not immediately seeing it. This is where it gets tricky. So I have all the info. It's just a matter of finding it in a minute, which is probably not going to go well. Yeah, I just don't see these places. That's unfortunate. 193, 520. I get like really, really lucky and find that. Probably not. Yeah, France is something that I need to work on for sure. Because I don't even know how to narrow it down to a region. Like, I would assume maybe it's like down here, but I have no clue. There's just so many places. Yeah, I'm really, really not sure. I think at this point it's too late to really find anything, but it happens. I'm kind of just gonna click near the middle and hope for the best. Yeah, I don't see it. Not too far off. It was, I think Morvan did show up. So where are all these places from here? Avalon's up here. Findable. I probably looked over it. I don't think I would have found the... maybe. Actually zoom in and then find this intersection. Probably doable, but I did not know where any of these places were. So, not the best. One more round. This looks like Australia or New Zealand. I'm more likely to be Aus. Though, not necessarily. Kind of just looks more open. Yeah, this should be Australia. But where? We have Bethonga, Falls Creek. I'm not going to think too much about that one. Bethonga. Wait. These are silver. No, we're pretty surely in Australia, right? Could be completely wrong. And those aren't the, yeah, that's a bollard. Okay. A little confused there. Okay. Yeah, I know where we are, but I don't know what state this is. I mean, I would assume it's like Queensland or Victoria. Albury, NHW. NHW. What would that mean? I don't really think there's going to be much more info here, so I guess I just start looking. What would NHW be? I don't even know like where to look. I know it's not South Australia. Falls Creek is here. But again, that was on a bus. Albury's up here. Okay, so this is findable. Albury's to the north. And we're in Batonga. So I'd assume we'd be like down here, right? What other place was nearby? Talgarno? Talgarno's up here. Here we are. Okay, cool. So we are on a road. Okay. I think we're on Beardmore, right? Because I went east and ended up at the school. Yeah, so there's this intersection along the Gap Road. So that's here. Where are we compared to Gill Street? This looks like Gill Street? No. It probably won't matter on a world map. Like, this should be the 5K anyways, but just to make sure. Yeah, I assume it's that, so we're like a little bit behind it, I guess here, but that should be fine. Close enough. Cool. Okay, 3 5Ks, 4 25Ks. I mean, that's to be expected, of course, but did alright. 24-1, not the best. Couple blunders, mostly the France one. The Peru one was tricky too. I kind of got wrong information. Overall, currently 36. That's not too bad, but it is round by round, so I think the France round is probably going to get me fewer points, depending on how other people did. Looks like a good amount of 5Ks, so not sure. Okay, not too bad overall. Next one is the Volga district, which I am a little worried about because Russia is not my strong suit. I can read Cyrillic, but that doesn't mean too much when I'm not that good at it. So let's get going. Alright, that's a building. I can already tell this is not going to go greatly. Especially when I can't escape here. I'm not even going to bother what that means. Alright. So, main road is north-south, roughly. There's a church at the end of it. I can get... This might be helpful. No, I don't think it is. I don't think so. It might be, but I'm not too sure how they like print their like row or like their addresses. Like if one of those was the actual town that we're in. Definitely possible, but I'm not sure. Going from New England last week into middle of Russia is not the best for me, I don't think. I can read English. Oh boy. We're around here. This is the whole state, right? Okay, no, it's not. It's just the region. We're in somewhere. Yep. To be honest, I don't know, like at all. Trying to find this seems like the thing. So that'd be Bosnesnen or something. Begins with Bosnes. I don't know if that's a word or if that's the actual place, but it's shown up a couple times already. So it seems a bit more likely. But I'm not sure. I mean, it seems pretty major, so I can probably just click a major city and hope for the best. Yeah, like what are these places? These are pretty large. I don't know. This is rough. I'm also not really sure the extents of the region. I should have looked a little bit closer. I saw it, and like the default zoom is pretty close to it, but um, I'm not really sure. Okay, well, first round was not great. I'm just gonna literally click Kazan. I really don't know. Okay, yeah, bunch of 5Ks. I didn't even see this anywhere. Oh, actually, no, I did. It was that one sign that I said I didn't know if it was or not. It was on this. It was on that. I'm pretty sure, at least. Okay. Rough start, but I think this whole map is going to be really, really bad. Just gotta build it up in the next ones. And again, there's really no, it's not really a big deal if I don't do well. I mean, it's really only for myself, so. There's no promotions, there's no prizes, you know, things like that, so. Just bragging rights. I'm seeing nothing here so far. That says Russia. Okay, good to know we're in Russia. Definitely wasn't sure about that. One of these things has to have the address on it, right? Be that. Guarantee. It just says guarantee, I think. No, I'm not sure if any of these do actually. Damn. How are people getting these? I'm gonna assume somebody 25k'd this. I feel like that's just an accurate estimate. There's nothing here. Okay, is this something? No. Okay. Oh, that was a sign that had a lot of text on it. It might have been, but it looked like it was just another advertisement for something. If I can like leave the town extents and then see like a village entry sign, that might be a little helpful. But not sure. There's okay. I no longer know where I am. There we are. My favorite Google Maps glitch when it just sends you back to where you came from. Train tracks. That's about it. I probably should have turned around at the start at this point, but committed now. This could be something. I like don't know if it is though. Cause it's just like that's just like a garage. Well, I think again I just click a random place and pray. Well, now I get nothing, so might be over. There we are. This better have info on it. I don't know if it does or not. Well, good luck. Definitely, it's right here. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I saw that word anywhere. 2 people are at 10k so far, so damn. 66 points, awesome. I'll be lucky if I get like 10k total. Even that might be a stretch. 5k total might be the goal here. I mean, this one's more mountainous. I assume we're in the mountains. It's just hard to parse both reading the text, which I'm not that good at, and trying to figure out what of these might be a place name. So where are the mountains, first of all? Like around here, maybe? Because I don't think these are part of it, the mountains down there. So it could be there. This just says Cafe Paradise. So I don't assume that's anything. I don't think that meant anything for the last word. I think that's about it, so I guess just find a mountain home. Yeah, of all the places, Russia is pinpointing Russia is not easy. Hopefully the next 2 maps are going to be a little more forgiving. Rodom complex. Okay. Rodama place? Probably not. Don't see it. Therefore, it doesn't exist, clearly. Does the same thing. It's got that flag. Is that an Uzbek flag? It wouldn't be. It don't look like it. Yeah, I feel like if I read every sign, I'm just going to take too much time, but also I don't know the place names around here, so it's a bit more difficult. I don't know. I'm going to click around the mountains and just hope it's up here in this region. Okay. Well, it wasn't the region. Ooh, 115k still. Damn. Okay. Last round. Or no, 2 more rounds. Alright, we're on a body of water. That's actually pretty helpful, I think. Water's to the north. Seems like a medium-sized place. They have a go-kart track. That's cool. Also can't move anywhere. Main road runs mostly east-west. It's got these, which I'm not really familiar with where those are. There's like Taiwan stripes, but in black and white. Could this be the place name? I don't think it says Katarina, but it feels kind of close to it. This? No. It's like Kadinina. But I also don't know if that's the town name or not. I don't think it is. I mean, we're on the water, right? I don't know if it's this lake. It could be. Let me look, see if I get more info. That's a Saratov, which is a place. I know that. That's here. That's to the northeast. So could we be in Saratov and like down here or something? Possibly? I mean, these are all unmarked, so I assume not. That's helpful though. At least I know the vague region. This says Saratov again. We could just be like on the outskirts of it. Like, or like here or something. Maybe down here. Well, no, because the water's to the north. Could be one of these. Yeah, we are in Saratov. Okay. So, body of water directly north. There's like some military equipment here. This really isn't a road that we're on, but there's like a footpath. Which I guess could be this. Like here or something. I don't think it's this monument. Curious about that bird. I also don't know if it's here or not. I think I'm gonna guess there, because I don't think I have any better guess. It could be like down here or something too. Okay, super close. I mean, I'll take that for sure. Had the right idea. Alright, last round. Hopefully I can get 10k. And not be in like the bottom 5. Which I probably already am. But I mean, Rush is hard. You can't really expect everyone to be great at it. The fact that there's only one perfect score so far, which is incredibly impressive. People are just good at Russia, I guess. Probably is just a market sign. So in Cyrillic, the main thing I look for if I see like a couple signs at once is just any shared words. Or any shared, like a string of letters. Because that's more than likely to be a place name. So that set of signs, I don't think I saw any. It's definitely possible the place name was there, but I didn't see it repeated, so I didn't really think too much of it. Because having to parse out what is what would have taken way too long. So is there anything here? No, we're just in like farmland now. Okay, that's a little unfortunate. I don't really think there's going to be any more info there, so let's go this way. Bus stop. We're not in the middle of nowhere. Keep saying Beaton. Don't think there's anything there. Yeah, just give me major cities and I can get at least close to them. But stuff like this is very, very hard. It's pretty flat, at least. I don't think there's anything there. Besplavatno? I don't know. It's probably too small to look for anyways. It's hilly around here, which is interesting. Because then it went flat the other way, so that's interesting. Just don't see any repeated words. Is Drovosek a good place, maybe? Probably not, but I don't really know where I should be looking. Yeah, I got nothing here, I don't think. Well, it's kind of near the same region that we were at before. It kind of looks like that, like, cabin-y type thing. Okay. I think I saw something that said perm. Ah, no 25Ks. Jason did not get a 5K here. Damn. Well, I didn't do well either, so 81-12 in Russia. Honestly, that might not be too bad. It's not good. Yeah, it's 50th. I mean, hey, I'll take it. That was a hard map, so. Okay, so you guys are in 2024. Again, I think this might just be like 2024 coverage, but I'm not sure. It could be like all Kazakhstan, because that's the only country that's been out of this year so far. Could be a sneak peek on Bosnia and Herzegovina. All right, it is no move, so there should be info. It is pinpointable, so should be in a pretty good spot. Pinpointable doesn't mean gettable, but okay. Immediately, wide blur that looks like this. I actually don't know. Zaisan Hill. Is this Hong Kong? Kind of looks like Hong Kong, but no, the plates would be yellow if it was. Where would this be that looks like this? Because like this blur you get in like Senegal. This doesn't look like Senegal at all. Where else? It's not Sao Tome, I don't think. That would, the coverage there looks like crap. That's interesting. Could this be India? We have an antenna and a snorkel. What? Oh, this is New Mongolia coverage. Yeah. Yeah, this has to be the New Mongolia coverage. Okay. So I assume we're in capital. I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense because I did look at it briefly and I saw they had a snorkel car. The truck is like blue and everything. This isn't in Cyrillic, which is a little concerning. But I think this is my best bet. Saisan, yeah. Here. Okay. Wow. That's do I have the 5K is the question. I don't think I do, but I think it's close. Could be on this side. You know what? I might just hedge because I think this is the Buddha, yeah, and it's more I think it's more like that. I think we're on like this road then. Okay. 5K? Nice. All right, pulled that out. Was completely forgetting that Mongolia got new coverage this year. Because the blur just made no sense with like the rest of it. From like what you see with that blur, you get like that blur is like Nigeria, Senegal, Sri Lanka sometime. But okay, cool. Arabic and English 2024. I feel like I've seen this location before. Feels familiar. I feel like I've had this in like a US round. I know it's not US, but like just this style looks familiar. Antelias and Nakach. I don't know what Arabic speaking countries got coverage this year. We're driving on the right. This is Arabic, not Persian. The coverage looks kind of crappy. It's like low cam. I don't think Tunisia got new coverage. I don't think Egypt did. I don't think Qatar would get crappy coverage like this. Oman? Oman has coverage. I think. If I recall, it does. It could be Oman. I have no idea where the coverage is in Oman, because I think it's only major cities. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not confident that this is Oman anyways, but I think right now it's my best guess. The coverage just doesn't feel good, and I thought Omani coverage was good. So I might be completely off on this. But this is the only place that I know, I don't know, I can't find any pinpoint. It's the only place that I know that has, should have coverage. Let's see. It could be completely off. Okay, it was Lebanon. Okay, I didn't know Lebanon had coverage. Car coverage at least, so that is news to me. If I had known, that would have been really easy, I think, because Intellius was just right here, but okay, rough one. This looks like Sao Tome. This just looks like the crappy coverage you would see there. So we are looking at kind of like a cove, but with the ocean to the east-northeast-ish, so like something like this. Or here. Onda Azul. That doesn't mean that we're there, though. So that's a little bit tricky. There's nothing else, huh? Hmm. Okay, we're at a little circle, sort of. It kind of looks like this. I know it's not, but it kind of does. Should be findable if we just scan the coast, right? Could be in here. Like in this little cove. So we're looking, if we look directly south, there is still water. Which could be like one of these. Probably not that far up. I also don't know the extent of the coverage here, which is not great. This is my best guess for now, because I don't really see anything better. Unless I find that Onda Azul. Yeah, there's a bunch of water to the northeast. This doesn't really make sense, though. I don't know. Shouldn't be on that side. Unless it's down here. Okay, it was up here. Yeah, wasn't really a circle, but it was a intersection similar to it. Okay, probably should have figured it was closer to the middle, or the capital, I guess. That's fine. 2 more rounds. Surprised there hasn't been Kazakhstan yet. This is Malta? English. Grabbing on the right, we have an EU strip. Lenon Bay. I don't recall if Malta has new coverages here, but I guess. That kind of looks like it. I mean, this kind of looks like Malta. Arsulforn. Just don't know if we're in the capital or not. This also could be wrong. This also isn't necessarily... No, that's definitely Maltese. There's too many X's for it to not be Maltese. Okay. This is Malta. Didn't know they got coverages here. now a matter of finding where we are. I don't know. I mean, this is Marsa. Marcel Foreign kind of makes sense, right? Do we get bus stops named? No, that's unfortunate. Yeah, this is not great here, unless it's like this. No. We're near nothing really. The Electra Pizzeria to the northeast, but that's it. I don't really see anything. I am not sure. Try down here. I'm pretty sure it's wrong. Oh, that makes sense. There's Marcel Foreign. Okay, missed that completely. Unfortunate. The pizza place is here. Okay. Yeah. Got the country. Alright, this has to be Kazakhstan, yeah. Well, I don't really know Kazakhstan, so kind of feels northern. This I feel like is a clue. Can't really tell what it means. It's like rupper or something. Looks like it begins with like EU. Well, I guess RU EPER or something. This just feels northern. I assume this place isn't really gonna help either. I'll look at it, but Konovalovka. If that's findable. I assume it's not large enough to get a big search on, so I just don't know what region we're in. It feels pretty flat and dry and like winter. I know there's like winter meta, but I don't really know where. I just can't get like the northern bit, like the thought of being northern out of my head. Like it feels like it would be like here. I don't know, it looks a little bit hilly, so maybe it could be a bit more southern. I don't see anything. I'm gonna go north somewhere. Okay. It was Ritter. I passed it over. That was large too. Unfortunate. Yeah, I had the name messed up. Alright, well, rough one there as well. Good bit of 25k, 6 so far. Wow. I got 64th, getting a bit worse each time, so hopefully slightly suspicious road lines will take me back up a little bit. 1 minute, no move. Non-pinpointable. Okay, slightly suspicious makes me think that this is Australia. I know Australia has, this looks like Australian font too, so I know Australia has yellow road lines around Kosciuszko National Park. So I thought it's a bollocks hut. So I'm assuming we're down here. Something Landers is the second word there. I don't know if any of these are going to be the names. I'm also not certain we're around here, but I'm pretty confident. I doubt it's findable. In a minute, at least. Cumberland Trail is probably the most useful thing here, but how about like this road or something? Okay, northern. Yeah, there's Cumberland Trail. Okay. Well, had the right region at least. It was vaguely Kosciuszko area, so. Single yellow. Interesting. No car. Is this Bhutan? It kind of looks gray. Kind of looks like a gray car. But also, this looks like it could be like Nordic or something. Ooh. Um. Hmm. People up there. I'm just like swaths of mountains. We're in the north. I mean, I think Bhutan's my best guess just because it was a silver car. I guess it could be like Philippines or something. I really don't know. It's gonna be like northern Norway or something. I could not really fathom a guess. Okay, it was New Hampshire. Damn. Couple almost 5Ks too. That's ridiculous. Yeah, no idea. The car threw me off a bit there. This is interesting. This so um I remember seeing somewhere that there was like a road in Malaysia that had like lines that looked like they were yellow, or they were yellow lines because this was like a construction zone. Because Malaysia typically only has white lines. Um, so I believe this is Malaysia. No idea where. Probably like Borneo or something, but I do think this is Malaysia. It's going to be like some tiny white road. Where else could this be? I mean, the car kind of says like Southern Africa, but I don't believe it is the Southern African car. Unless it's like Peru or something like extremely baity. But I think because these look yellow, it should be Malaysia. Let's see. Okay, cool. Not great at region guessing, but at least I'm getting the country 2 out of 3 times. So far so good. Double yellow. This looks like Canada. Sun's in the north though. Okay. I don't think they would double up on Australia. This also doesn't look like Australia. This could be New Zealand. These divots in the road also look like Malaysia, which is odd. We have yellow reflectors, which is like Spain. We're like so much in the north. This wouldn't be like Canaries or something, would it? If the sun is anything to go by, no. Ooh, I don't really know. I think my best guess is just New Zealand, but this looks like America, Canada. All right, it was Chile. Yeah, I was kind of between Chile and New Zealand there as well. So unfortunate. Last one. I mean, this is just Russia, right? Tilted antenna. A Yeri. Why is it in Latin characters as well? I don't really know enough about road lines to know why this is like suspicious, but everything else should just be Russian, right? And this feels like it's pretty far north, like up here. Up in this region. I doubt I'll ever find it, but like here or something. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Could be actually a bit more southern. Okay, well, almost a 5K too, damn. Mary, yeah. Okay. Well, not the best showing, but I mostly got it okay. Top 50. So yeah, it looks like overall I'll probably be like between 50 and 60 if I had a guess. Ratings or rankings haven't really been updated, but obviously by the time this releases, they'll be updated, and I'll be working on week 3. So definitely a harder set of maps than last week. Last week was grid or no grid, which I think was like a couple grid-based cities and a couple non-grid-based cities. New England, not so extreme region guessing, I don't really recall. And then Four Seasons was just for one for each season. Then I think another like summer or something, which was NMPZ. So that was tough. But I do think this was a lot harder of a week. But hopefully I'll do okay. And then next week we'll be back for more. So thanks for watching.